Thank you for helping look after our street trees. If you are under 18, you should only carry out tasks under adult supervision and should not use loppers or secateurs. Firstly, make sure that you are physically fit enough to carry out the task and do not lift anything too heavy. Please refer to the Manual Handling Operations Regulations, a brief guide, that can be found at www.hse.gov.uk, and do check that your tetanus vaccinations are up to date in case you ever get an injury that breaks the skin. Further details can be found at www.nhs.uk. Okay, so here are just a few things that you can do to help look after street trees to supplement the work of our contractor and to work safely so you do not pose a risk to yourself or others. Basal growth is the term used to describe the growth from the base or lower trunk of a tree in the spring and summer. This growth occurs on a range of tree species, however, it is usually most pronounced on lime trees. As there are thousands of lime trees in the borough, it is an ongoing issue for us to manage, that if left unchecked can cause injuries, obstruct pavements, block vehicular movement, or damage vehicles at the side of the road. Our contractor removes basal growth from lime trees at least once a year, but as regrowth is particularly prolific on lime trees, you can really help us with this. Wear protective gloves, safety glasses and high-vis vest where necessary. Take care when working by the road. Do not stand in the road and only remove shoots that are up to 10 mm thick using secateurs or loppers. In addition to removing any basal growth, you can also remove any smaller lower branches less than 10 mm thick. Do cut close to the trunk. However, do not expose too much of the tissue of the tree by cutting too low and do not leave any sharp points. Always work on the ground, that is, do not stand on a chair or up on a ladder, and do not remove anything above chest height. We can supply you with purple plastic sacks to collect the arisings. Make sure you don't overfill the bags and don't lift anything too heavy. Any full purple sacks should be left on the pavement or grass verge against a tree so they do not create a tripping hazard, and our contractors should be contacted via the purple sack hotline number to arrange their collection. Young tree maintenance refers to the practice of caring for newly planted trees in their first 3 years. After this period, a tree should have become established and will not require intensive maintenance. A young tree usually has 2 stakes, tree ties, and a reusable watering bag. Stakes are required to support the tree until it is around 3 years old because its roots come as a compact ball with no root system. You can regularly check that a tree tie at the top of the stake has not become too tight or too loose, and if necessary, either contact the council to adjust it or adjust it yourself. Using a claw hammer, you just need to remove the clout nail that attaches the tree tie to the stake, adjust the tree tie and then replace the clout nail. If the tie needs to be replaced, we can supply you with a length of hessian. Simply cut the required length of hessian, wrap around the tree and stake, then with the tree tie end tucked neatly away, affix with a clout nail that we can also supply if necessary. You can certainly make a tremendous contribution by watering young trees, particularly during dry conditions. The watering bag that is placed around the trunk of a young tree holds 60 litres of water. Our contractor will fill the watering bag 16 times in the first year, but you can also assist with this by filling the bag through the watering hole at the top when it is empty, so the water slowly percolates out through the bottom. Please use the black handles to pull the bag up where necessary to maintain its shape. Ideally, the bag should be filled around once a week for up to 3 years. Only carry enough water at one time that you are physically fit enough to carry. Occasionally, a watering bag may become damaged and will need to be replaced. You can either report it to us and we will replace the bag, or we can supply you with one that you can fit yourself. Simply remove the damaged bag, wrap the new one around the trunk of the tree, but inside the 2 stakes, and zip the bag up. Make sure that the black handles and the watering hole are at the top of the bag. It would be great if you could then fill the bag with water. To monitor the health of an established tree, a general look at the tree from the ground upwards should be sufficient for you to check for any problems such as limbs and branches not being fully attached, which could be a hazard, especially in strong winds, or the leaves looking unhealthy. For more information on pests and/or diseases, please visit www.forestresearch.gov.uk. There are a number of pests and diseases which affect leaf condition. Many of these do not harm the tree. However, if you are in doubt, please do report it. Diseased or damaged trees should be reported to www.bromley.gov.uk/report. Or if a tree presents a danger and requires urgent attention, please ring our customer contact centre on 0300 303 8658. In addition to removing basal growth, assisting with young tree maintenance and monitoring the health of established trees, you may like to suggest where a street could be improved by the addition of trees, or identify any empty tree pits and assist in the selection of replacement trees.